Chapter 1. The Small Business Spark. Small businesses are often seen as the little fish in a vast ocean, surrounded by larger, intimidating sharks. But what many don't realize is that these little fish have a special sparkle, a unique charm that sets them apart. They're agile, innovative, and often filled with passion and dedication that can rival even the largest enterprises. Imagine walking into a cozy cafe. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, and the barista greets you by name. You're not just another customer here. You're part of a community. This is the magic of small businesses. They bring people together, create jobs, and contribute to local economies in meaningful ways. These businesses often stem from a person's dream or passion and grow into ventures that touch countless lives. Let's take Mrs. Martinez's bakery, for example. Her shop might be small, tucked away in a corner of the neighborhood, but the love and care she pours into each pastry are unmistakable. When you bite into her signature cherry pie, you're not just tasting the ingredients, you're experiencing her family recipe, passed down through generations. It's a story, an experience, something the big chain stores can't replicate no matter how hard they try. This connection, this story behind the product or service, is the spark that sets small businesses apart. But it's not just about the sentimental value. Small businesses often have a unique advantage in terms of adaptability. Unlike large corporations, which can be bogged down by layers of decision-making and bureaucracy, small businesses can quickly shift gears. If a new trend emerges or customer preferences change, small businesses can adjust their strategies almost overnight. Consider Tom's local shoe store. When a sudden winter storm hit the town and everyone was scrambling for warm boots, Tom was quick to shift his inventory and offer a special discount. His ability to adapt to the situation, something he could do because he had a direct pulse on his community's needs, ensured he sold out, while larger chain stores were left with unsold summer stock. This adaptability often translates to innovation. Many small businesses, without the constraints of corporate mandates or brand standards, are free to experiment. They can introduce new products or services, test novel marketing strategies, or explore different business models. It's this freedom, combined with a close connection to their customers, that allows small businesses to be on the cutting edge of innovation. Financially, starting a small business is often more feasible than launching a large-scale enterprise. With lower initial investments, entrepreneurs can dive into the world of business without diving deep into debt. And while small businesses face challenges, the rewards, both financially and personally, can be significant. It's also worth noting the ripple effect these businesses have on their communities. For every small business that opens its doors, there's a chain reaction of positive impacts. They create jobs, often hire locally, and contribute to the local economy. Money spent at a small business frequently stays in the community, supporting other businesses and local causes. This cycle strengthens neighborhoods and towns, creating vibrant communities where people want to live, work, and play. But perhaps the most compelling argument for the charm and potential of small businesses lies in their impact on the entrepreneurial spirit. Every small business started as an idea, a dream. Entrepreneurs like Ricardo Nunez or Mrs. Martinez or Tom took risks, worked hard, and brought their visions to life. They're an inspiration, showing that with determination, passion, and a touch of that unique spark, anyone can turn their dreams into reality. So the next time you walk into a small cafe, bookstore, or any other local business, take a moment to appreciate the magic around you. Remember the story behind each product, the passion in each service, and the dreams that turned into reality. Small businesses may be the underdogs in the grand scheme of commerce, but they hold a power and potential that's truly unmatched. They are the heartbeats of our communities, the proof of human spirit and determination, and the shining examples of how small ventures can indeed pave the way for big successes. Chapter 2. My Personal Blueprint. If you've ever dreamed of opening your own small business, you know that finding the right plan can be tough. It was for me, Ricardo Nunez. But after years of hard work, mistakes, and learning, I've come up with a plan that really works, and I want to share it with you. Let's take a journey through the steps that transformed my small ideas into successful businesses. Learn before you launch. Before I started any business, I made sure I knew everything about it. For example, with my cafe, I learned it wasn't just about brewing the best coffee. It was about what my customers wanted. I found out that people go to cafes not just to drink coffee, but to relax, meet friends, or even work. So I gave them soft couches to sit on, fun games to play, and books to read. It wasn't just a cafe. It was a place where people felt at home. Always be ready to change. The world changes fast, and so do people's tastes. I learned this the hard way. In one of my nail salons, we had fewer customers because there was a new nail art style we didn't have. But I didn't give up. I quickly learned about the trend, trained my team, and even gave discounts to get people excited. Our customers came back, and we even got some new ones. Make friends, not just customers. For me, business was never just about making money. It was about building relationships. Think about my car washes. I took the time to know my customers. I remembered their names and little things about them. Like when Mrs. Patterson got a new dog, or when Tom went on vacation to the beach. Sometimes I'd even give them a free upgrade. This made them happy and kept them coming back. Be smart with your money. Every successful business watches its money closely. I always had a clear budget. I knew exactly how much money was coming in and where it was going. And here's the exciting part. When my cafe started earning more, I didn't just save it all. I spent some of it to make the cafe even better. We added new food to our menu and even hosted fun events. This made our customers even more excited to visit. Treat your employees right. If you want your business to shine, your employees have to shine too. I always made sure my team was happy. Whether they were working at my car wash, cafe, or nail salon, I took the time to know them. I trained them well and listened when they had ideas. Because of this, they always did their best and treated our customers great. Always be honest. In business, some people look for easy ways to succeed, even if it's not right. I never did that. Sometimes I'd get offers for cheaper products that weren't good, but I said no. I knew that my customers trusted me to give them the best, and I wasn't about to let them down. Now you might be thinking, Ricardo, this sounds simple. And you're right. My plan isn't a big secret. It's just about understanding your business, being ready to change when you need to, building strong relationships, taking care of your money, looking after your team, and always being honest. But here's where the real magic happens. When you do all of these things with passion and dedication. For example, when I chose to turn my cafe into a place where people felt at home, it wasn't just a business decision. It was something close to my heart. And that's what made all the difference. So if you're looking to start a business or make yours better, remember these steps. They helped me build my dream, and I'm sure they can help you build yours. And always remember, in the world of business, it's not just about what you do, but how you do it. And if you do it with all your heart, you're already on the path to success. Chapter 3. Scouting the Perfect Location. Location, location, location. It's a phrase we've all heard, especially when it comes to the world of business. Why? Because the location of a business can make or break its success. It's like choosing the right home. It's not just about the walls and the roof, but about the neighborhood, the community, how it feels to be there. So let's explore the importance of scouting the perfect location and the tactics to keep in mind. Imagine you have a golden ticket, a recipe for the most delicious chocolate in the world. But instead of setting up shop in the heart of town, where everyone can see and smell your chocolates, you decide to open your store in a hidden alley, out of sight. Even with the best product, your business might struggle because people simply can't find you. That's the power of location. The first thing to consider is visibility. Your business needs to be seen. If you're hidden away or too far off the main road, potential customers might just pass you by. Think about popular fast food chains. They're often found at busy intersections, near highways, or in the middle of bustling shopping districts. They don't just serve food. They serve convenience. By being in a location that's easy to spot, they attract more customers. Accessibility is just as crucial. Let's say you find a spot that's highly visible, right at the heart of the city, but there's no parking or public transportation nearby. Customers might see you, but if they can't reach you easily, they might opt for a more accessible competitor. Consider Sarah's flower shop. She set up her store near a busy train station. Commuters on their way home could easily stop by and pick up fresh flowers. By choosing a spot that was both visible and accessible, her business bloomed. But it's not just about the hustle and bustle. Understanding your target audience is key. A hipster coffee joint might thrive in a trendy neighborhood filled with young professionals, while a high-end jewelry store might do better in an upscale district. It's about knowing who you want to serve and then setting up shop where they frequent. Let's take a step back and talk about competition. While it's essential to be near your target audience, it's also vital to assess how saturated the area is with similar businesses. Opening another ice cream parlor in a lane that already has 5 might not be the best idea unless you offer something vastly different. On the other hand, if there's a demand that's not being met, that's your golden opportunity. Safety and security shouldn't be overlooked. A location might be affordable, visible, and accessible, but if it's in an area known for crime or isn't safe at night, it could deter customers. Families in particular will prioritize safe locations where they feel comfortable bringing their children. One often overlooked factor is the growth potential of an area. Maybe a location isn't bustling right now, but there are plans for new apartments, a shopping mall, or even a school in the future. Setting up shop in an area poised for growth can be a smart move, as you'll be established once the area starts to thrive. Lastly, always think about the costs. Prime locations come with prime rents. It's important to balance the benefits of a location with its costs. You don't want to start your business journey burdened with high expenses that don't bring in enough customers to justify the price. In conclusion, choosing the perfect location is a bit like piecing together a puzzle. You have to consider visibility, accessibility, your target audience, competition, safety, future growth, and of course, costs. And while this might sound daunting, with careful consideration and a bit of research, you can find that perfect spot that not only brings in customers, but also sets the stage for your business to thrive. After all, in the world of business, being in the right place at the right time can make all the difference. Chapter 4. Crafting a Magnetic Brand Identity. Have you ever stopped to wonder why some brands, even in a crowded marketplace, manage to shine brighter than others? Why we feel a certain attachment or loyalty to them? It's because these brands have something special, a magnetic identity. They're not just businesses. They're brands that resonate, stand out, and foster loyalty. Let's explore how you can craft such a magnetic brand identity for your business. Picture this. 2 cafes are side by side. One has a simple sign that says coffee shop. The other has a vibrant sign featuring a steaming cup with a catchy name, Brewed Dreams. Inside, Brewed Dreams has carefully chosen colors, unique furniture, friendly staff, and a menu that tells a story. Which one would you be more drawn to? Most people would choose Brewed Dreams because they've created an identity, a feel, and a story. The foundation of any magnetic brand is understanding your story. What inspired you to start this business? What values are at its core? Maybe you wanted to share the love for your grandmother's secret cookie recipe. Or perhaps you started a clothing line that promotes sustainability. This story doesn't just define your brand. It connects you with customers on a deeper level. It's what turns casual visitors into loyal fans. Once you have your story, it's time to translate it into visual elements. This is where colors, logos, and designs come into play. Colors evoke feelings. Blue can feel calm and trustworthy, while red can be bold and energetic. Your logo, meanwhile, is the face of your brand. It needs to be memorable and reflect your business's essence. For example, if you're opening a pet store and you grew up with a beloved golden retriever, maybe your logo can feature a playful rendition of that dog. It's personal, it's meaningful, and it stands out. But a magnetic brand isn't just about looks. It's about consistency. Every touch point, from business cards to websites, from store design to advertisements, should reflect that same identity. Think about iconic brands like Apple. Regardless of where you see their products or advertisements, there's a clear, consistent feel to them. This consistency helps build trust. When customers know what to expect, they're more likely to return. Now let's talk about voice. Every brand has a voice, a way to communicate with their audience. Are you friendly and casual, or professional and authoritative? Maybe you're witty and humorous. This voice should be heard in every piece of content, whether it's a social media post, a product description, or a customer email. If Brewed Dreams uses playful and lighthearted language in its cafe, it wouldn't suddenly turn formal and stiff on its website. Engagement is another powerful tool. A magnetic brand doesn't just talk, it listens. Engaging with your customers, understanding their needs, and valuing their feedback makes them feel valued. Imagine you suggest a new drink flavor to Brewed Dreams, and a month later, you see it on the menu with a little note saying, "Inspired by one of our amazing customers." How would that make you feel? Valued, heard, and loyal. But with all these elements, there's one thing that ties everything together: authenticity. In a world filled with brands shouting for attention, being genuine is the magnet that pulls people in. If your brand stands for eco-friendliness, then every action, from using recyclable packaging to supporting environmental causes, should echo that. Customers can sense authenticity, and they reward genuine brands with loyalty. In essence, crafting a magnetic brand identity isn't about following a trend or copying what's popular. It's a blend of your unique story, consistent visuals, a clear voice, engagement, and unwavering authenticity. When these come together, they create a brand that not only stands out, but also resonates deeply with customers, pulling them in and keeping them close. Remember, in the vast sea of businesses, be the one with the magnetic pull. It's what turns a simple business into a beloved brand. Tailoring your business model. Starting a business is a lot like designing clothes. You wouldn't wear an outfit that doesn't fit well, right? Similarly, a business model that doesn't quite fit your market can cause a lot of discomfort and even problems down the line. For a business to truly succeed, it's crucial to tailor the model perfectly, ensuring it suits the market demands and sets you on the path to maximum profitability. Imagine your friend Amy, who decides to start selling handmade sweaters. She pours her heart into each one, and they're genuinely top-notch. Amy decides to only sell them at craft fairs twice a year. While the sweaters are great, is this model using their full potential? Probably not. So, what's a business model? Simply put, it's how a company plans to make money. This includes who they sell to, what they offer, and how they deliver their goods or services. It's the backbone of any business. But the trick is that it isn't one size fits all. To start tailoring, you first need to understand your market. Who are the people that need or want what you're selling? Are they teenagers, busy moms, or older adults? Do they shop online or prefer physical stores? For Amy's sweaters, her market might be young adults who love unique clothing. They frequently shop online and follow fashion influencers on social media. Now, with this understanding, you can adapt your offerings. If you're running a cafe and realize your area has many busy professionals, perhaps you introduce a quick grab-and-go section. If you're a bookstore in a college town, maybe you stock up on textbooks and study materials. Price is a big factor too. It's not just about covering costs, but understanding what your customers are willing to pay. A high-end boutique can charge more for exclusive items, while a corner store might focus on affordable prices and deals. Amy could consider limited editions or premium lines that fetch a higher price, given their exclusivity. The method of delivery and distribution is crucial. In today's digital age, online shopping is a big deal. So if your market is tech-savvy, having a robust online presence can be a game changer. Think of streaming services like Netflix. They recognized the shift from DVD rentals to online streaming and adapted their model, leading them to enormous success. If Amy starts selling online, offering global shipping, or even collaborating with fashion influencers, she could reach a much larger audience. Another key element is feedback. Once you've started, listen to your customers. They'll tell you what's working and what's not. Maybe they love a particular product or service, but wish it had an extra feature. Or maybe they're looking for more variety. This feedback is golden. By adapting based on it, you show your customers that you value their opinions, which boosts loyalty. Lastly, it's essential to keep an eye on changing trends and demands. The world moves fast, and what's popular today might be outdated tomorrow. Always be ready to tweak and adjust. Remember the once popular flip phones? Then came smartphones, and they took over the market. Companies that didn't adapt were left behind. In conclusion, tailoring your business model isn't a one-time task. It's a continuous journey of observing, adapting, and evolving. Dive deep into understanding your market. Be flexible in your offerings. Set the right price. Choose the best delivery methods. Listen to feedback. And always be on the lookout for changes in demand. By doing this, not only will your business model fit perfectly, but it will also be resilient and agile, ready to dance with the ever-changing tunes of the market. And just like a well-tailored outfit, a well-tailored business model is not just comfortable, but also confidently stylish, making your business stand out and shine brightly. So keep stitching, adjusting, and tailoring until you get that perfect fit. Chapter 6. Mastering Financial Forecasts. Imagine setting out on a journey with no map, no directions, and no idea of where you're going. You'd feel lost, right? That's what running a business is like without financial forecasting. In the business world, understanding and predicting your financial future is your map. It helps guide you, showing where to go and what pitfalls to avoid. Now, don't be scared if numbers aren't your strong suit. We're here to simplify this crucial task for you. Have you ever heard someone say, "I wish I had a crystal ball to see the future"? In the business world, financial forecasts are that crystal ball. They don't just tell you how much money you might make, but they can show potential problems, helping you to avoid them. Start with what you know. When predicting the future, you start with what you know, the present. Gather all your current financial data. This includes sales figures, expenses, and any other costs. Think of it like checking the weather right now before predicting tomorrow's forecast. Take, for instance, Joe's Pizza Place. Joe knows he sells an average of 100 pizzas every day. He also knows the cost of ingredients, rent, and salaries. With this data, Joe can make a basic prediction about tomorrow, next week, or even next month. Play the what-if game. The fun part of forecasting is playing with different scenarios. What if Joe starts a buy one, get one free deal on Tuesdays? Or what if he decides to introduce a new dessert pizza? Each choice will affect sales and costs. By predicting different outcomes, Joe can make better decisions. He can decide whether a discount is a good idea or if adding a dessert pizza will be profitable. Keep an eye on external factors. Sometimes, things outside of our control can affect our business. A sudden increase in the price of cheese, for instance, would impact Joe's costs. or a new pizza place opening nearby might affect his sales. Staying informed about market trends, competitors, and other external factors is key. By doing this, you can adjust your predictions and plan accordingly. Adjust as you go. No forecast will be 100% accurate. That's okay. The idea is to get as close as possible and then adjust. Think of it like adjusting the sails on a boat. If the wind changes direction, you change your sails. Similarly, if you notice that your predictions are off, maybe you're selling more pizzas than you expected, you tweak your forecast. Don't forget to save. It's always wise to expect the unexpected. Maybe the oven breaks down, or there's a sudden need for renovation. Always have a portion of your forecast dedicated to savings. It's like keeping an umbrella in your bag just in case it rains. Keep it simple. While there are fancy software and tools out there, mastering financial forecasts doesn't mean you have to use the most complicated system. Sometimes a simple spreadsheet or even a notebook can do the trick, especially for smaller businesses. The key is consistency. Regularly update and check your forecasts. Let's see another example. Lucy runs a small flower shop. Every month, she notes down how many bouquets she sells and how much she spends on flowers, ribbons, and other supplies. She also jots down special occasions like Valentine's Day when sales might spike. Using just a notebook, Lucy can predict her next month's sales, costs, and profits. In the end, the goal of mastering financial forecasts is to feel more confident and prepared. It's about knowing what to expect and being ready for it. With a clear picture of your financial future, you can make decisions with more assurance, seize opportunities, and avoid potential problems. So take charge of your business journey. Equip yourself with a map of financial forecasting and navigate your way to success. Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about being prepared. Happy forecasting! Chapter 7. The Power of Diversification. You've probably heard the saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." But have you ever stopped to think about why this is such popular advice? In the world of business, this concept is called diversification. And just like it's risky to hold all your eggs in one container that could drop and break, it's equally risky to bank your entire business on just one product, service, or market. Diversifying, or spreading out those eggs, is a smart way to protect and grow your business. Imagine this. Sarah sells the juiciest, most delicious blueberries in town. Everyone loves them, and her business thrives. But what happens if there's a bad year for blueberries? Maybe there's too much rain or a new pest ruins the crops. If Sarah only sells blueberries, she's in big trouble. But if she also sells strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, she still has other products to fall back on. Now let's explore the magic and might of diversification. 1. Protecting against the unexpected. Just like in Sarah's example, unexpected events can happen. It could be a change in weather, a new competitor, or even a global event like a pandemic. By diversifying, you spread the risk. So if one part of your business faces challenges, the other parts can keep things going. 2. Exploring new opportunities. Diversification isn't just about playing it safe. It's also about growth. Maybe there's a new trend or a new market you hadn't considered. By exploring different products, services, or audiences, you open doors to new opportunities. Consider Alex, who runs a popular bookstore. When he notices more people reading on tablets, he decides to start selling eBooks and audiobooks. By doing this, Alex taps into a new market without losing his loyal customers who still love physical books. 3. Learning and adapting. When you diversify, you're essentially experimenting. You get to learn what works and what doesn't. Maybe you discover that one product isn't popular locally, but is a big hit online. This knowledge is power. It helps you adapt, change, and become even more successful. 4. Staying fresh and exciting. Customers love new things. By offering a variety of products or services, you keep things fresh and exciting. It's like visiting your favorite restaurant and discovering they've added new dishes to the menu. It makes you want to come back and try them out. 5. Boosting your reputation. Diversification can also boost your reputation. Let's go back to Sarah. When she starts selling a variety of berries, she becomes known as the berry queen of her town. People trust her to offer the best berries, no matter the type. Now, while diversification has many benefits, it's essential to approach it wisely. It's not about doing 100 things poorly, but about carefully choosing what new ventures to explore and doing them well. Always do your research, understand your market, and ensure that you have the resources to support your diversification efforts. In conclusion, diversification is like a safety net for your business, catching you when times get tough. But it's also a ladder, helping you to reach new heights of success. By spreading risk and embracing variety, you set your business on a path of stability and growth. Remember, it's a big world out there with so many opportunities. Why limit yourself to just one basket? Spread your eggs, spread your wings, and watch your business soar. Chapter 8. Customer Service Excellence. Imagine walking into a store, and the first thing you encounter is a friendly face, a warm greeting, and someone eager to help. How would you feel? Valued? Important? Most likely, you'd want to return to that store again and again. That's the power of excellent customer service. It's more than just a friendly smile. It's about making every customer feel like they're the most important person in the room. In today's world, where people can buy almost anything with a click of a button, why would they choose your business? The answer is simple: unparalleled customer service. Customers remember how you made them feel, and their experiences will shape their opinions about your business. Let's dig deep into the world of customer service and discover techniques that can transform one-time buyers into loyal patrons. 1. Listen actively. The first step to excellent customer service is listening. Every customer has a story, a need, or a concern. Paying full attention, asking questions, and genuinely understanding their needs can make all the difference. For instance, Tom walked into a shoe store looking for hiking boots. Instead of just showing him the latest models, the salesperson asked Tom about his hiking plans, the terrains he'd be exploring, and his past experiences with hiking boots. By actively listening, the salesperson could recommend the perfect pair for Tom. 2. Go the extra mile. Customers remember businesses that make extra efforts. Maybe it's gift wrapping a purchase, carrying a heavy item to a customer's car, or even just offering a glass of water on a hot day. Little gestures can leave lasting impressions. 3. Solve problems creatively. Issues and complaints are inevitable. What sets businesses apart is how they handle them. Always approach problems with a positive attitude and look for creative solutions. Imagine a diner at a restaurant finding their meal too spicy. Instead of just offering a refund, the restaurant could provide a milder version of the dish, a complimentary drink, or a discount on their next visit. This turns a potential negative experience into a positive one. 4. Train and empower your team. Your team is the front line of your customer service. Regular training ensures that they have the skills and knowledge to serve customers effectively. Also, empower them to make decisions. A team member who can immediately address a customer's concern without checking with the manager can enhance the customer experience. 5. Ask for feedback. The best way to improve is to learn directly from your customers. Feedback forms, surveys, or just simple conversations can provide valuable insights. Maybe there's a service they wish you offered, or perhaps there's a small change that could enhance their experience. 6. Show appreciation. A simple thank you can go a long way. Recognize loyal customers, perhaps with a loyalty card, special discounts, or even a personalized note. Let customers know you value and appreciate their business. 7. Stay consistent. Consistency is key. Customers should know they'll receive excellent service every time they interact with your business, whether it's their first visit or their 100th. Take, for instance, a coffee shop that always remembers a regular customer's favorite drink order. Every time that customer walks in, they feel special and valued, knowing that the staff remembers their preferences. In conclusion, customer service excellence is about understanding, valuing, and caring for your customers. It's about building relationships and trust. When customers feel cherished, they not only come back, but they also become your business's ambassadors. They'll share their positive experiences with friends, family, and even strangers. And in a world where word of mouth can be more potent than any advertisement, that is priceless. So as you move forward in your business journey, remember this golden rule. Treat every customer like they're your only customer, because in their eyes, the experience they have with you is the only one that truly matters. Deliver excellence and watch your business thrive. Chapter 9. Effective Marketing on a Budget. So, you have a fantastic business with products or services you're proud of. But how do you let the world know without spending a fortune on marketing? Believe it or not, with a touch of creativity, a dash of effort, and the right strategies, you can effectively promote your business even on a tight budget. In this chapter, we'll uncover some proven methods to market your business that won't break the bank. Marketing at its core is about reaching the right people with the right message. And while big budget ad campaigns might seem like the quickest way to do this, they're not the only way. In fact, some of the most memorable and impactful marketing efforts have come from simple, budget-friendly ideas. 1. Word of mouth is golden. Never underestimate the power of a good recommendation. Happy customers can be your best marketers. Encourage them to share their experiences with friends and family. Consider offering referral discounts or rewards to incentivize word-of-mouth marketing. Imagine Lisa, a hairdresser who offers a discount to her regular clients if they bring in a friend. Not only does she gain new clients, but her regulars are also more likely to keep coming back because of the special treatment. 2. Utilize social media. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, now called X, offer a free way to connect with potential customers. Create engaging content, share stories about your business, and interact with your audience. Posting regularly can help you build a loyal following. Take Joe's Pizza Place, for example. Every Tuesday, Joe posts a fun video of him making a unique pizza flavor. This Tasty Tuesday tradition not only showcases his skills, but also draws in curious customers eager to try his latest creation. 3. Collaborate and partner up. Look for local businesses that complement yours and consider collaborating on promotions. A coffee shop and a bookstore might team up for a read and relax discount, where buying a book gets you a free coffee. 4. Attend local events or fairs. Having a presence at community events can increase your business's visibility. You might not have to set up an expensive stall. Simply attending and networking, handing out business cards, or sponsoring a small part of the event can make a significant impact. 5. Offer workshops or classes. If your business has expertise in a particular area, consider offering free or low-cost workshops. A plant nursery might host a workshop on garden care, drawing in potential customers and establishing itself as an expert in the field. 6. Use email marketing. Collecting emails and sending out newsletters or promotions can be a cost-effective way to engage with customers. Ensure your emails provide value, be it through exclusive deals, informative content, or updates about your business. 7. Leverage customer reviews and testimonials. Positive reviews can boost your business's credibility. Encourage satisfied customers to leave reviews on platforms like Google My Business or Yelp. These reviews can serve as free advertisements, convincing potential customers of your business's value. Consider Amy's Craft Store. After each purchase, Amy politely asks her customers if they'd be willing to leave a review, explaining how it helps small businesses like hers. As a result, she amasses a series of glowing reviews that attract more craft enthusiasts to her store. In conclusion, marketing doesn't always require a massive budget. With creativity, persistence, and a focus on building genuine relationships with your customers, you can make a big impact without spending the big bucks. Remember, it's not about how much you spend, but how wisely you spend it. With the right strategies, even the smallest budget can produce results that rival those of the big players. So roll up your sleeves, think outside the box, and watch your business grow. Chapter 10. Harnessing Digital Realms. In the modern world, the internet is like a bustling city square, filled with chatter, interactions, and potential customers. As a business owner, you wouldn't want to miss out on being part of this digital city. By embracing online platforms, social media, and e-commerce, you can make your business shine even brighter. Let's dive into how the digital realm can be a goldmine for your small business. First off, let's imagine the internet as a massive marketplace. And within this marketplace are streets named after websites and social media platforms. There are also busy shops known as e-commerce sites where buying and selling happens. Now let's discover how to set up your shop and make it a favorite spot for many visitors. Online platforms are your new best friend. Whether it's a website or a blog, having an online home for your business is crucial. It's a place where customers can learn about your offerings, get in touch with you, and even make purchases. Imagine you're a baker. If you have a website showcasing all the cakes, pies, and pastries you offer, people can see your talent from the comfort of their home, making them more likely to order. Social media. The buzzing streets. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, now called X, are where most of the action happens. By setting up profiles for your business on these platforms, you're effectively opening mini stores on the busiest streets. And the best part? It's mostly free. Take, for instance, a local potter named Carlos. He began sharing videos of himself crafting beautiful pottery pieces on Instagram. With time, people started noticing, and he quickly gained a large following. Now he receives orders from all over the country. E-commerce, the 24/7 shop. E-commerce platforms like Shopify, Etsy, or even Amazon allow you to sell products anytime, anywhere. Imagine the convenience for both you and the customer. Someone from across the country or even another part of the world can browse your products at midnight and place an order. Consider Sarah, who designs handmade jewelry. She started selling her creations on Etsy. Her unique designs caught the attention of jewelry lovers from various countries. Now she not only sells locally, but also ships her jewelry worldwide. Building trust online. Having an online presence also means you need to establish trust. Just like in a physical store, where you'd greet customers with a smile, online you can build trust with quality content, prompt replies to inquiries, and transparent business practices. Consider the case of Mike's sneaker store. When he began selling online, he made sure to provide clear photos of his sneakers, detailed descriptions, and easy return policies. When customers left comments or reviews, good or bad, Mike always responded. This approach made customers feel valued and trust Mike's business. Staying updated. The digital world is always changing. New platforms emerge and trends shift. It's essential to stay updated. If you heard that there's a new social media app that's gaining traction, why not explore it? Maybe it's the next big thing for your business. Think of Jenny, who sells home decor. She heard about a new platform where people share short videos. While many businesses were unsure about it, Jenny decided to give it a try. She started sharing quick DIY decor tips. This decision proved to be gold as she gained thousands of followers in just a few months. In conclusion, diving into the digital realm is no longer optional. It's a necessity. The online world offers unlimited possibilities to grow, connect with customers, and skyrocket your sales. By setting up shop in this digital city, you're ensuring that your business is visible, reachable, and thriving. So don your digital explorer hat, chart your course, and watch as the digital world opens its doors to endless opportunities for your business. Chapter 11. Building and Leading a Stellar Team. Building a successful business isn't a solo journey. It's like sailing a ship. You need a strong and dedicated crew to help navigate the waters, face the storms, and celebrate the calm days. The crew, or in the case of business, your team, plays a massive role in determining whether your venture floats or sinks. First, let's understand something vital. Your employees aren't just workers. They're the backbone of your business. Just like bricks in a wall, each team member adds strength and support to the whole structure. So how do you build and lead a team that not only supports your vision, but actively promotes and loves it? Finding the right fit. When looking to hire, it's tempting to focus only on skills and experience. However, there's another factor that's equally important: attitude. A positive attitude can work wonders. For instance, imagine hiring a chef for your restaurant. 2 candidates come in. One has worked at top-notch restaurants but seems disinterested, while the other is less experienced but shows passion and a willingness to learn. Who would you choose? While experience is important, passion can be the spark that brings creativity and enthusiasm to your business. Training. More than just skills. Once you have your team, it's time to train them. But training isn't just about teaching them how to do their job. It's about instilling in them the values and vision of your brand. Let's say you run a coffee shop. Instead of merely showing your barista how to make coffee, tell them about the origins of the beans, the story behind your brand, and why each cup of coffee they make carries a piece of that story. When employees feel connected to the brand's story, they're more likely to become its advocates. Motivation, the wind in the sails. A motivated team can achieve wonders. They'll work with dedication, face challenges head-on, and constantly look for ways to improve. But how do you keep motivation high? Appreciation is the key. Recognizing and rewarding hard work goes a long way. Take the story of Lisa, who ran a small bookstore. Every month, she'd name an Employee of the Month and reward them with a small bonus. This gesture, though simple, made her team feel valued and appreciated, pushing them to give their best. Open communication. It's crucial to create an environment where your team feels comfortable sharing their thoughts, concerns, and ideas. When they know they're heard, they feel more invested in the business. Think of it like being a captain who listens to his crew's feedback when plotting the ship's course. For example, James owned a small tech startup. He made it a point to have weekly meetings where his team could share ideas without judgment. One such idea ended up becoming the company's best-selling product. Facing challenges together. Every business faces challenges. Whether it's a competitor making things tough or a sudden change in the market, challenges are inevitable. However, with a strong team by your side, these challenges become opportunities. Remember, it's not the storm, but how you navigate through it that determines your success. In conclusion, building and leading a stellar team is like crafting a masterpiece. With the right people, training, motivation, communication, and shared challenges, your business can reach heights you never thought possible. So as you set forth on your business journey, make sure you have a crew that's as passionate about the destination as you are. Together, you'll not only reach it, but also discover new horizons to explore. Chapter 12. Supplier Relations and Inventory Magic. When we think of successful businesses, our minds often jump to satisfied customers, high sales, or innovative products. While all of these are essential, there's a backstage element that's just as crucial: supplier relations and inventory management. Having a strong bond with suppliers and handling your inventory wisely is like having a magic wand that can make or break your success. Imagine you're preparing a delicious meal. The ingredients are what you bought from the store, your suppliers, and your fridge is where you store them, your inventory. Now, if the store doesn't give you fresh ingredients, or if you don't store them properly, the meal won't be appetizing, no matter how great a cook you are. The magic of supplier relationships. Building good relationships with suppliers is just like making friends. Why? Because when suppliers like doing business with you, they're more likely to offer better deals, prioritize your orders, and be flexible during tough times. It's a win-win. Let's look at the story of Maria, who ran a boutique. She made it a point to visit her clothing suppliers regularly, getting to know them personally, and even sending them a thank you note after big orders. When a popular item sold out unexpectedly during the holiday season, one of her suppliers worked overtime to restock her just in time. That's the magic of strong supplier relations. Inventory. It's all about balance. Managing inventory is a bit like juggling. Having too much of something and you're wasting money. Having too little and you could miss out on sales. The trick is to find the perfect balance. Consider the tale of Alex, who owned a toy store. He noticed that a particular toy was selling like hotcakes, so he ordered a huge stock. But soon after, the trend changed, and he was left with a basement full of unsold toys. Had Alex kept a closer eye on market trends and adjusted his inventory accordingly, he wouldn't have faced this problem. Cash flow magic. Inventory directly impacts your cash flow. Think of unsold items as money sitting on shelves. Efficient inventory management ensures that most of your cash isn't tied up in products gathering dust. Instead, it can be used to grow your business or tackle unexpected challenges. For instance, there was a small bakery in town. Instead of baking large quantities of every item daily, they would analyze sales and bake more of the popular items while reducing the less popular ones. This meant fewer ingredients wasted and more cash in hand at the end of the day. The power of technology. In today's digital age, there are countless tools available to help manage inventory. Using such tools can give you insights, reminders, and even predict future sales trends. It's like having a crystal ball that shows you just how many products you'll need next month. In wrapping up, remember that while the spotlight often shines on sales and marketing, the backstage heroes, supplier relations, and inventory management play a vital role in a business's success story. By nurturing supplier relationships and mastering inventory, you're not just managing a business aspect, you're weaving magic that can lead to greater profits and growth. So next time you think of success, remember the unsung heroes and give them the attention they deserve. Your business's success story depends on it. Chapter 13. Decoding Customer Behavior. Imagine you have a special power that lets you read people's minds. With this power, you could know exactly what they want, how they feel, and why they act a certain way. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? In the world of business, understanding your customers is just like having that superpower. And while we can't literally read minds, we can definitely decode customers' behavior to understand and anticipate their needs and desires. Customers are the lifeblood of any business. They decide if a business will soar to great heights or if it will fall flat. But here's the thing. Customers aren't a mystery. By paying close attention and listening, businesses can figure out what their customers truly want. Let's start with a simple example. Picture Jenny, a young girl who goes to a candy store every Friday after school. She always buys chocolate, but occasionally glances at the gummy bears. A smart store owner would notice this and perhaps offer Jenny a small sample of gummy bears. This little gesture could lead to Jenny buying gummy bears along with her usual chocolates, increasing sales for the store. This candy store example shows how watching and understanding customer behavior can open up new opportunities. It's not about convincing Jenny to buy something she doesn't want. It's about realizing what she might like and introducing her to it. But how do businesses decode the behavior of not just one, but many customers? Here are some steps. 1. Listen actively. Listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about understanding feelings and needs. Customers often drop hints about what they like or dislike. For instance, if a cafe customer mentions that they love hazelnut flavor, perhaps they'd enjoy a hazelnut latte next time. 2. Watch and observe. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. A bookstore visitor might linger longer in the mystery section but never buy anything. Maybe they're unsure about which mystery book to pick. A gentle recommendation from the store owner could lead to a sale. 3. Feedback is gold. Always encourage customers to share feedback. Whether it's praise or criticism, feedback provides a clear window into what customers think. For example, if a shoe store gets feedback that their shoes are stylish but not comfortable enough, they'll know there's room for improvement. 4. Stay updated with trends. Just like seasons change, customer preferences can too. It's crucial to stay updated with what's trending. Remember the fidget spinner craze? Stores that recognized the trend early enjoyed booming sales. 5. Use technology. Today, there are tools and software that can help businesses track customer preferences, buying habits, and more. This data is priceless. Think of it as a treasure map, guiding businesses toward what customers really want. Let's highlight the importance of decoding customer behavior with another story. Sam ran a small pizzeria. He noticed that every Wednesday, a group of 5 friends came in and ordered 2 large pizzas. They always asked for extra olives and fewer onions. Seeing this pattern, Sam decided to introduce a Wednesday special, a large pizza with extra olives and fewer onions at a discounted price. The result? Not only did the group of friends become regulars, but other customers also started pouring in on Wednesdays to grab the special deal. Sam's keen observation and action led to increased sales and happy customers. In conclusion, understanding customers isn't about tricky sales tactics or mind games. It's about genuine care and interest in fulfilling their needs and desires. When businesses show that they truly get their customers, they're rewarded with loyalty, trust, and of course, sales. So make it your mission to decode customer behavior and watch as your business becomes a favorite spot for many. Chapter 14. Staying adaptable in changing markets. Every business, whether big or small, sails on the unpredictable waters of the market. One moment the sun's shining bright and the wind is at your back. The next moment, a storm can hit, shaking things up. And just like seasoned sailors know the importance of adjusting their sails to tackle fierce storms, smart business owners understand the value of staying adaptable in changing markets. Imagine a tree during a storm. Trees that are rigid and refuse to bend with the strong winds often break. On the other hand, trees that sway with the wind, showing flexibility, survive the storm and continue to grow. Businesses are no different. Flexibility and adaptability are the keys to navigating through market changes and coming out stronger on the other side. Consider the story of Lisa, who ran a successful photo printing shop. For years, her business was booming. People would come in to get their memories printed, filling up albums. Then, digital photography took the world by storm. Suddenly, fewer people wanted physical photos. Lisa's business began to decline. However, instead of giving up, Lisa adapted. She started offering digital photo editing services, personalized photo gifts like mugs and t-shirts, and even photography classes. By adapting to the changing market, Lisa not only saved her business, but also expanded it in new directions. This example teaches us a crucial lesson. Market changes are inevitable. They're part of the business world. But those changes don't have to spell doom for a business. Here are some tips to stay adaptable. 1. Keep an open mind. Being open to new ideas and possibilities is essential. If Lisa had stubbornly stuck to just photo printing, she might have had to close shop. But she was open to exploring new avenues and found success. 2. Learn and educate. Stay updated with the latest trends and advancements in your industry. This could be through workshops, online courses, or even simple research. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better you can adapt. 3. Listen to your customers. Your customers often hold clues to where the market is heading. If many customers start asking for a new product or service, it might be time to consider offering it. 4. Don't fear change. Change can be scary, but it can also open doors to exciting opportunities. Instead of fearing change, embrace it. View it as a chance to innovate and offer something fresh to your customers. 5. Have a backup plan. It's always good to have a plan B. If one approach isn't working, having a backup plan means you can swiftly change direction without much disruption. To highlight the importance of adaptability, let's take a look at the world of movies. A few decades ago, renting movies on VHS tapes was a booming business. Then DVDs came along. Later, online streaming platforms like Netflix emerged, making movie rental shops nearly obsolete. But the businesses that saw the changing tide and switched to online rentals or started their own streaming platforms are the ones still standing tall today. In conclusion, the market will always change. It's a fact. But by staying adaptable and flexible, businesses can not only survive, but thrive in any market condition. It's not about avoiding the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So embrace change, stay flexible, and watch as your business conquers every challenge that comes its way. Chapter 15. Safety, Licenses, and Legal Know-How. Imagine building a beautiful house, brick by brick, over many years. Now imagine a sudden storm knocking it all down because you skipped some essential steps while laying the foundation. It's heartbreaking, right? The same principle applies to businesses. No matter how amazing your product or service is, if you're not careful about rules and laws, it's like building on shaky ground. Every successful business owner will tell you that a big part of their success came from making sure they were always on the right side of the law. It's not just about avoiding trouble. It's about building trust. Customers, partners, and employees trust businesses that are legitimate and follow rules. This chapter is about understanding the importance of safety, licenses, and knowing the legal rules that will help your business thrive. Safety first. Whether you run a cafe, a car wash, or a nail salon, safety should be your top priority. Why? Because nothing matters more than people. Safety measures ensure that your employees work in a risk-free environment and that your customers can trust your services without any fear. For example, think of Jane's Cafe. She made sure that all kitchen equipment had safety checks. Her staff knew basic first aid, and the cafe had clear emergency exit signs. Word spread that her cafe was a safe place, which meant more families visited, and her business grew. Licenses, the proof of legitimacy. Imagine you're at a carnival and you see two stalls. One has a clear permit displayed, and the other doesn't. Which one would you trust? Most people choose the one with a permit because it's proof that the business is allowed to operate. Licenses and permits are like golden tickets. They tell your customers, "We're allowed to do this, and we're doing it right." So if you run a nail salon, make sure you have the proper licenses to operate. If you're starting a car wash, find out what permissions you need. Licenses can vary depending on where you live, so always do your homework. Take the story of Raj, who opened a small pet grooming service. He got all the right licenses and often displayed them in his shop. Customers felt at ease leaving their pets with him because they knew he had the proper permissions to run his business. Legal know-how. Navigating the maze. Laws can be confusing. There are so many rules and regulations that it can feel like you're lost in a maze. But just like every maze has a way out, every legal problem has a solution. For instance, consider Lucy, who wanted to start an online store selling handmade jewelry. She knew that she had to understand online business laws like customer data protection and online payment rules. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, Lucy sought advice from experts and even took a short course on online business laws. With her newfound knowledge, she confidently started her business, ensuring she didn't break any rules. Building trust with compliance. When you follow all safety measures, get the required licenses, and understand the laws related to your business, something magical happens. Your business builds trust. Customers prefer businesses that are safe, legal, and trustworthy. Being compliant isn't just about avoiding fines or legal problems. It's about building a brand that people respect and trust. In conclusion, the road to building a successful and reputable business isn't just about having the best products or services. It's also about laying a strong foundation by ensuring safety, getting the necessary licenses, and understanding the laws that apply to your venture. So, make sure you're not just building your business, but also protecting it by being aware, informed, and compliant. Remember, a house built on a strong foundation will not only stand tall, but also weather any storm. Chapter 16. Building a loyal community. Imagine walking into a store where everyone knows your name, asks about your day, and genuinely cares about how you feel. It's not just a place to buy stuff, it's like a second home. This is the magic of community, and businesses that tap into this magic go beyond just selling products. They create deep bonds, ensuring that customers keep coming back, not because they have to, but because they want to. So how can your business weave this magic? Let's find out. Every great business knows a secret. While it's important to have great products or services, it's the relationship with customers that truly sets a business apart. Think of it this way. Products might get people through the door, but it's the community feeling that makes them stay. Let's look at a simple example to understand this better. Two neighborhood bookstores, the Reading Nook and Books Galore, both offer a wide range of books. However, the Reading Nook hosts monthly book clubs, invites local authors for signings, and has a cozy corner where people can chat about their favorite books over a cup of coffee. Over time, the Reading Nook becomes more than just a bookstore. It becomes a place where book lovers gather, share, and connect. People choose the Reading Nook over other stores because of the sense of belonging it offers. That's the power of community. So how can your business create this sense of community? Here are a few steps to get started. 1. Listen and understand. Every community is built on mutual respect. For businesses, this means truly listening to customers. Whether it's feedback on a product, suggestions for improvement, or even casual chats about their day. When customers feel heard, they feel valued. Tom ran a local pizzeria. Instead of just taking orders, he often chatted with his customers, asking about their favorite toppings or how they'd like their crust. Over time, people didn't just come to Tom's Pizzeria for the pizza. They came for the friendly chats and the feeling of being special. 2. Create shared experiences. Shared experiences are the glue that binds communities. Consider organizing events, workshops, or special days dedicated to your loyal customers. These events create memories, and memories lead to lasting relationships. Sarah owned a craft store. Every month, she organized crafting workshops where people could learn a new skill. Not only did this introduce more people to her store, but it also created a community of craft enthusiasts who eagerly awaited these monthly gatherings. 3. Engage online and offline. In today's digital age, communities aren't just formed in physical spaces. Social media platforms can be a goldmine for creating virtual communities. Sharing behind-the-scenes looks, celebrating customer milestones, or even hosting online Q&A sessions can foster a sense of belonging among your online audience. Jake sold handmade guitars. He started a YouTube channel where he shared the process of making these instruments. Guitar enthusiasts from around the world tuned in to watch, ask questions, and share their love for music. Soon, Jake's online community became a significant part of his business. 4. Celebrate together. Whether it's the store's anniversary, a local festival, or a customer's birthday, find reasons to celebrate together. Celebrations create a feeling of unity and remind customers that they're part of something bigger. Maria owned a flower shop. Every spring, she organized a Spring Bloom Fest, where she celebrated the season's first blossoms with her customers. There were discounts, fun activities, and lots of smiles. Customers looked forward to this fest each year, marking their calendars in advance. In the world of business, building a community isn't just a strategy. It's a journey of genuine connections, shared experiences, and lasting bonds. It's about creating a space where customers feel they belong, where they're not just numbers, but valued members of a close-knit family. In conclusion, while sales and profits are essential, the real treasure lies in the hearts of loyal customers. And loyalty doesn't come from fancy advertising or big discounts. It comes from genuine care, understanding, and a sense of community. So take a step beyond transactions and build a world where your business and its customers thrive together, hand in hand. Chapter 17. Sustainable Growth and Expansion. Dreaming big is in the very nature of entrepreneurs. Who doesn't want to see their business flourish and expand across towns, cities, or even countries? But while the vision of a booming business is attractive, it's equally important to ensure that growth doesn't come at the cost of quality or the unique essence of your brand. You don't want to be a shooting star, bright for a moment but gone too soon. You want to be the constant, shining star that people can always rely on. Imagine you have a favorite local diner. You love the cozy ambiance, their delicious homemade pies, and the warmth with which they treat every customer. Now picture this. They suddenly decide to open 10 more branches in a year. Sounds great, right? More people can enjoy those lovely pies. But soon, you start to notice the pies don't taste the same. The cozy feel is replaced by a hurried, impersonal atmosphere. This is the trap of rapid, unplanned expansion. The diner wanted to grow, but they lost what made them special in the first place. So how can you avoid this trap? Here's a guide to growing your business sustainably. 1. Understand your core. Every business has something that makes it special, be it a product, service, or even the way customers are treated. Identify that unique element and make sure it remains unchanged, no matter how big you grow. Let's take the story of Lucy's Lemonade. Lucy started by selling fresh lemonade at a local fair. What made her lemonade stand out was the secret family recipe she used. As demand grew, she decided to supply local stores. But no matter how large her orders were, Lucy never changed the recipe. That was her core, and she stuck to it. 2. Plan and prioritize. Spreading yourself too thin can be dangerous. Instead of trying to expand everywhere at once, identify key areas or markets that align with your business values and where there's genuine demand. Research, plan, and then take the leap. 3. Quality over quantity. Remember, it's not about how fast you grow, but how well you grow. If adding another branch or launching a new product means compromising on quality, it's time to reconsider. Think about Ben's handmade chocolates. As orders increased, Ben felt the pressure to produce more chocolates in less time. He had 2 choices: either use machine-made chocolates or hire more skilled workers to maintain the handmade quality. Ben chose the latter. It was a more expensive option, but he knew his customers loved the special touch of handcrafted chocolates. 4. Stay connected. As you grow, it's crucial to stay connected with your roots. Regularly visit your original store, talk to old customers, and get feedback. This will keep you grounded and remind you of your initial mission. 5. Invest in training. You can't be everywhere as your business expands. This means you'll have to trust your employees to carry forward the brand's essence. Invest in training programs to ensure every team member understands and embodies your business values. Jamie ran a successful hair salon. When she decided to open a second branch, she ensured that every new hairstylist underwent a month-long training under her guidance. This way, she made sure that customers at the new branch received the same quality service as the original salon. In the end, sustainable growth is a delicate balance between expanding horizons and staying true to your essence. It's not an easy path, but with dedication, understanding, and a clear vision, you can scale the heights without losing your ground. Embrace growth, but do it thoughtfully, ensuring your business remains as special tomorrow as it was on day one. Chapter 18. Overcoming Challenges and Setbacks. Ricardo's journey to business success wasn't a straight path paved with gold. No, it was more like a roller coaster, with its high peaks of excitement and deep dips of challenge. But every time he faced a setback, he didn't see it as a dead end. Instead, he viewed it as a detour, a chance to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. One of the earliest challenges Ricardo faced was during the initial days of his first venture, a tech startup. With limited funds and high ambitions, Ricardo was eager to get his product to the market. However, just a week before the launch, a competitor introduced a strikingly similar product. Many would have seen this as a sign to give up, thinking the market was already saturated. But not Ricardo. He saw this as an opportunity to learn about his competition and to improve. He delayed his product launch, added unique features based on user feedback, and marketed it differently. Within months, Ricardo's product had not only caught up to his competitors, but had surpassed it in sales. Another challenge that stands out is when he faced a major financial setback in his second business venture. An unpredicted market downturn led to significant losses. Ricardo had to make a tough choice: cut losses and shut down, or find a way out. He chose the latter. With limited resources, he decided to pivot his business model. He reached out to mentors, gathered feedback, and made necessary changes to suit the current market. Within a year, his business was not just back on track, but was thriving. But perhaps the most personal challenge Ricardo faced was when he had to balance his business with personal life. His mother was diagnosed with a severe illness, and he felt torn between his responsibilities as a son and as a business owner. It was during this time he learned the value of delegation. He realized he couldn't do everything on his own. He started hiring key personnel, training them to handle crucial aspects of his business. This not only allowed him to spend time with his family, but also led to fresh ideas and innovations in his business. Each of these challenges brought Ricardo moments of doubt and despair. But with every hurdle, he found a way to turn it into an opportunity. How did he do it? Here's what Ricardo's experiences teach us. 1. Embrace challenges. Challenges are a natural part of any business journey. Instead of fearing them, embrace them. They are opportunities in disguise, waiting for you to uncover the lessons they bring. 2. Stay curious. Whenever Ricardo faced a setback, his first instinct was to ask, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset of curiosity allowed him to find solutions where others saw problems. 3. Seek feedback. Feedback is a powerful tool. Ricardo constantly reached out to mentors, peers, and even competitors to gain insights and advice. This collective wisdom often provided him with innovative solutions. 4. Adaptability. One of Ricardo's strengths was his ability to adapt. Whether it was changing his product or pivoting his business model, he was always ready to make necessary adjustments to suit the changing environment. 5. Lean on others. No one can go on a business journey alone. Ricardo knew when to ask for help, when to delegate, and when to rely on his team. Surrounding himself with a supportive network was key to overcoming challenges. In the grand scheme of things, setbacks are just tiny bumps on the road to success. Ricardo's journey is a testament to the fact that challenges, no matter how daunting, can be turned into stepping stones. It's all about perspective, resilience, and the will to move forward. So the next time you face a setback, remember Ricardo's story and turn that challenge into your next big opportunity. Chapter 19. Giving Back. The Role of Social Responsibility. In a world where businesses come and go like the seasons, there's a secret to staying rooted and remembered. It's the act of giving back. Doing good for others isn't just a moral choice. It's a powerful business strategy. In this chapter, we'll dive into the magic of social responsibility and how it can give your business wings. Picture this. 2 coffee shops stand side by side on a busy street. One shop simply sells coffee, while the other donates a portion of every sale to local schools. Which one would you choose to buy from? For many, the answer is clear. People are naturally drawn to businesses that make a positive impact. But why? 1. Builds trust and reputation. Businesses that care about more than just profits are often seen as more trustworthy. They show they have a heart and a bigger purpose. For example, a toy store that donates toys to children in need during holidays not only brings joy to those kids, but also builds a reputation as a store with a heart. This reputation can lead to more customers choosing them over other stores. 2. Strengthens connections with the community. When you support local causes or events, you're not just giving money or time, you're building relationships. Imagine a local bookstore sponsoring a reading event for kids. The parents and children who attend will remember that bookstore. They'll likely return to buy books because of that special bond. 3. Attracts loyal customers. Did you know that many customers are willing to pay a bit more if they know it's for a good cause? A bakery that charges a little extra for cupcakes but donates to local food banks might find that customers are happy to pay a bit more. They know their money is doing double duty, getting a sweet treat and helping others. 4. Motivates employees. People like to work for companies that do good. When employees see their company helping out in the community, it can make them proud and motivated. They're not just working for a paycheck. They're part of something bigger. Now you might be wondering, how can I make my business socially responsible? Let's look at a few real-life examples. Tom's Shoes. For every pair of shoes sold, Tom's donates a pair to someone in need. This simple act has turned them into a globally recognized brand. Customers love buying their shoes because they feel good doing it. Local pizza place. A small pizza shop decided to give free meals to homeless people every weekend. Word spread, and soon they had more customers than they could handle. People wanted to support a business that cared. Craft shop. A craft store started offering free classes to children in hospitals. They'd bring in materials and teach kids how to make simple crafts. Not only did this brighten the kids' days, but the store saw an increase in sales as grateful parents and hospital staff became regular customers. But remember, social responsibility isn't just about getting more customers. It's about making a positive change in the world. As a business owner, you have the power to make a difference. When you choose to give back, you're not only helping others, but you're also building a legacy. Your business will be remembered not just for the products or services it offered, but for the hearts it touched and the change it made. In conclusion, social responsibility isn't a chore. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to be more than just a business. So as you move forward on your business journey, remember the power of giving back. Your community, your customers, and even your bottom line will thank you. Chapter 20. Future-proofing your small business. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you've built a sandcastle on the beach. You've put in hours of work, carefully crafting each tower and wall. But then you see the tide coming in. Without protection, your masterpiece would be washed away. Your small business is like that sandcastle. Just as you'd build barriers to protect your sandcastle from the waves, you need to shield your business from the unpredictable tides of the future. But how? Understanding the need to adapt. Just as seasons change, businesses face different challenges over time. New technology, changing customer needs, and even global events can shift the ground beneath our feet. But here's the exciting part. With the right tools and mindset, you can prepare your business for almost anything. Embrace technology. Let's start with an example. Jenny ran a small bookstore. With more people buying books online, her sales began to drop. Instead of resisting the digital wave, Jenny started a website for her store. She also offered special online readings with authors. By doing this, she reached far beyond her town, boosting her sales. The lesson? Don't be afraid of new technology. Whether it's software to manage your finances, online platforms to reach more customers, or machines that make your production faster, technology can be your best friend. It can help you work smarter, not harder. Listen to your customers. Remember the age-old saying, "The customer is always right." Well, they may not always be right, but they do offer valuable insights. For instance, Mark had a small cafe. Over time, he noticed fewer young people coming in. After talking to a few college students, he realized they wanted healthier options and a place to work. So Mark introduced smoothie bowls and set up a small work area with charging stations. Soon his cafe was bustling with young people. The takeaway? Always keep an ear to the ground. Your customers can tell you what's changing in their lives and how your business can help. Continued learning is key. The world is like a classroom. There's always something new to learn. As a business owner, staying updated with the latest trends in your industry is crucial. For example, Sarah, a clothing store owner, made it a point to attend fashion shows and read fashion magazines. This way, she always had the latest styles in her store, making it a go-to place for fashion-forward individuals. By attending workshops, seminars, or even online courses, you can stay ahead of the curve. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make. Save for rainy days. Just like we keep umbrellas for unexpected rain, it's wise to have savings for unexpected business challenges. Mike, who ran a small electronics store, faced a massive challenge when a new, bigger competitor opened nearby. But Mike had savings. He used this money to run promotions and offer loyalty programs. While he saw a slight dip in profits, his savings cushioned him and he could bounce back. So always have a safety net. It gives you the freedom to take risks and the security to face challenges head on.